The new trend in silly season news is riders thanking their old teams before they announce deals with their new teams. Also, we have to follow the bouncing ball of new deadlines of when those announcements are going to come. Traditionally, October 1st was opening day for riders announcing new deals, but Motocross the Nation's being pushed into October, SMX running through September. We're now waiting a little bit later for some of the news, but we already pretty much know what's going to happen, which we'll wrap up here in what we're calling Fly Racing 3 on 3. It involves three riders who recently thanked their teams or were thanked by their teams for years of great service before moving on. It starts with Jorge Prado in the MXGP division, the Spanish rider who has now won two back-to-back MXGP World Championships. We believe all the way back in the wintertime he had signed with Monster Energy Kawasaki to come to America full-time on a 450 starting in 2025, but he still had the entire MXGP calendar to go in his existing contract with GasGas, and he came through big, winning the title in dramatic fashion in his home country of Spain at the finale, which was winner-take-all between he and Tim Geiser. And now GasGas has given him a send-off with a video you can watch on the RacerX online site. It was pretty good for the brand to have a Spanish rider with the GasGas company, which was founded in Spain. But now he's moving on to Kawasaki in America to take the ride that was once held by Adam Cianciarulo. He will be Jason Anderson's teammate, but you will not see an announcement from Kawasaki about this until we believe November 1st, just the way the contract deals work out for riders that race in Europe, we presume. So the thank you from GasGas to Prado before he goes to Kawasaki is one piece of news. And then on the other end, Kawasaki, two departures essentially have been announced. Amateur Caden Dudney, who was outstanding as a B rider this year at the Monster Energy Amateur National at Loretta Lynn's, thanked Kawasaki and Team Green and the manager, Ryan Holiday, for discovering him and bringing him to new heights. He has not announced where he's going in the future, but I think we all know where a lot of star amateur riders end up in America. We'll see where Dudney announces soon. On the other end, bigger news on the pro side. Austin Forkner's departure from Kawasaki has now been confirmed because Forkner went to social media to thank Kawasaki for 14 years of support, dating all the way back to his Team Green days. Now look, most of you know the story with Forkner. Great talent, great potential, and plenty of race wins. But the titles have proven elusive due to crashes and injuries, punctuated this year with an emotional win at the 250 Supercross East opener, only to crash out while leading round two, and that was the end of his season. It was a brutal crash. At one point, it looked like it could be the end of his career. We do believe Forkner will be back racing in 2025. He has been linked to rumors of shopping for a deal with Triumph for a while. We think that's what's going to be announced shortly. We don't know exactly when. It's an intriguing thought to think of Triumph, only their second year racing in this sport, could have a race-winning level rider like Forkner, a guy that won a race this current race season. And Forkner's 13 career wins in 250 Supercross make him the winningest active rider on the circuit. Now, Forkner, those wins, yes, they've been plagued by crashes. Everyone remembers trying to run the table to a perfect season in 2019, eventually tearing his ACL and losing out on the championship to a rider named Chase Sexton. Launched a real career trajectory for Sexton from that. I don't think as many people remember, actually Forkner came back in 2020 and was very good, battling tooth and nail with the veteran Dylan Ferrandis for the West title in 2020. Ferrandis got the better of him in a couple of close battles early in the year, but when the series resumed in Salt Lake late in 2020, Forkner came out and actually won two races in a row to get the title within reach, but then crashed out of the final round trying to get to the lead he needed to win it to win the title. It did not materialize. That has been the story of Forkner all too much. There was the year that Jet Lawrence got out of control in the whoops in a corner and took him out in midair, and he broke his collarbone. And then there was this year with that crash onto the concrete. So for Forkner, perhaps the grass is greener away from the green team. Just a new change of scenery could make all the difference. We don't know the terms of Forkner's deal with Kawasaki. We kept hearing he might only sign a Supercross only deal, we would presume, with Triumph that'll be racing both. We'll see how it turns out. This is very intriguing to have a couple of different riders switching places for the new year.